Enlightened depression. Hello, I'd like to ask you if you ever experienced negative depressive thoughts and how you handle them. Thank you. No need to call. Do I have depressive thoughts? Yeah, sure, I can have any types of thought. I would say though that I don't really experience depression. Like generally I feel like I'm quite a happy human being now. I have issues, like I can get triggered, but generally overall the person is quite happy. I've really worked on myself, but I still have energies that come up and have to meditate on an energy. I feel like if I'm in a room with people that are very depressive, then I can feel that depressive energy, but then if I leave, it just kind of goes. To me, depressive energy normally comes from the solar plexus chakra. So it's do you know where the solar plexus is, Violent? I don't know if you know. It's kind of like the rib cage goes into a point like that, and it's just there. And you can find out all types of information about the solar plexus chakra and how to balance it. But I'll just let you know a little bit about it. 1 second. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so the solar plexus. So you can look up, you can do yoga moves, you can eat to help with the solar plexus, you can do meditations, you can do positive affirmations. Positive affirmation. So there's all sorts of things. You can go to my reference page and there's stuff there about chakra meditations. And basically the solar plexus is this really amazing place. Some people call it the place of being human. Yeah, so the solar plexus is this amazing energy, and most people are very identified with the solar plexus. So the solar plexus on the positive is a sense that you can do something, that you can achieve something. There's nothing inherently wrong with the energies in the solar plexus. It's not that you've got to reject them, it's the attachment to it, the belief that that is you. In the positive, it's a sense that I can do it, I can achieve something, I have the ability to make choices. Yeah, so it's the ability to make choices, the ability to do something, happen, the feeling like you can do things, like that you're not inhibited. It's very much based around choice, and the body is meant to feel like it has choices. But as you get deeper and deeper into non-duality, you see that choice is simply happening. But the body is meant to feel like it can make a choice between eating or not eating. But behind that, it's nobody's choice. It's simply happening. So it feels like it can choose. It feels like it has power to affect its environment. It feels like it can do things. It has energy, vitality. Yes, all these different juicy things. In the negative, it feels like it's stuck. It can't make choice. It can't do stuff. That it's powerless, hopeless, despair, anger, frustration, and then underneath all of that is a sense of depression and lack of energy. And a lot of people in our society are stuck and identified with this energy. So a lot of people are stuck in the negative of the solar plexus, and then I identify with it. But it's most probably a way, the reason that we're stuck in the negative, it's like the way that our society is conditioned in the education system, and then we pass it on to our children. Like we often are teaching people what they can't do and putting people down. We're afraid of like narcissism. And we're afraid maybe of our own power and other people's power. We're afraid of not working collectively as a group, so to give people too much individual choice. And so we discourage people from having it in the positive. And a lot of people get stuck in the negative of it. neither is true. It doesn't, in freedom, you don't need to have it as positive or negative. But often when it's more positive, then there's less seeking there. So, you know, when it's in the negative, then there's lots of seeking because you hate that feeling of discomfort. Whereas when the seeking's not there, it's like the discomfort comes, the feeling of not being able to make a choice comes, and then it passes. Whereas when there's lots of seeking, it's like, everything's so unfair. Why does this happen? It's hopeless. I can't make anything work out. I'm a failure. Like everything I do turns to shit. These types of things. So you get caught in these stories of it. So one thing you can do is just becoming aware of that energy and becoming really present to it. And as you do that, you kind of leave the energy and you become really present. So it begins to disappear as you really go into it. But sometimes it's so intense that you can't really, you get really stuck in the thoughts. So another thing you can do when it's really intense is put it into the positive. So doing positive affirmations. So you feel the energy. Then you put it in the positive. I can make choices. I can do anything I want to do. I have infinite power. I have infinite possibility. I love my choices. I make great choices. I know what I want. I can get what I want. Other people respect my wants. I feel empowered. You can play around with these types of things. Thank you for your question, Valent. I think a lot of people struggle with the solar plexus.